Hello everyone, welcome to Wild Inside Wellness. I'm Carissa and today's video is about how to choose your own tarot deck. I'm going to give you 3 tips or just ideas that you can take with you as you go about the process of finding your very first deck. Before I get into those 3 tips, I wanted to open up a discussion around 2 very different viewpoints that I have encountered in my tarot reading journey. One of them is that you should only ever have a tarot deck gifted to you, that you should not ever buy your own. And the other view is that you should only ever buy your own and never accept a gifted deck. And I don't know where both of those ideas came from. I'm very open to learning. So if you know any ideas or traditions about where either of those views came from, let me know because I'm curious. In my experience though, I've had both a deck given to me and I've gone out and bought multiple for myself. And really, there's no difference. I don't think it's really necessary to think that it could, should, or ought to be a certain way. I think what people really feel when they maybe support either of those views is the importance of just your intention with your tarot deck and your tarot practice. But again, your tarot practice can look very, very different from someone else's, so we don't all necessarily have to do it the same way. And that's just how I feel about it. That's my personal experience. So the 3 tips for you to go about acquiring your first tarot deck. The first one is very simple, is do your homework, which could be looking online is probably the easiest thing you could do, but you could also support a local business and go, if you're lucky enough to live in an area that has shops that carry tarot decks. Many of them have sample decks out that you can go and handle the cards and look at them. And really, I think the first thing that you're looking for is the imagery. It's really, even before you do homework about a particular deck, really just see how you respond to individual decks. See what you like, what you don't like, what makes you light up a little bit and perk up when you see certain imagery, because that is a really big clue to how you are going to respond to the deck when you do readings for yourself or others. And kind of keeping in line with that first tip, tip number 2 is to look at not just the artwork, but the artist and also collaborators on any certain tarot deck. Different people put different intentions and different meanings into their decks, and that can really be to your benefit if you can just do your homework and find out what symbolism is in certain decks. Where is it absent? Where is it maybe more simple? And really just kind of see for maybe not the level that you're at, but what would really help you for the stage that you're at. So if you're a beginner and this is your very first deck, maybe something more simple would feel better. But also if you really want to learn tarot, you could go for a more intricate deck and really just study up and learn everything that you need to know about any particular deck. So it's really up to you what your goals are, what your intentions are with tarot as a practice, which brings me to my 3rd tip. And it's something that tarot as a practice can help you cultivate. So if it feels like this tip isn't necessarily helpful, don't worry, because your tarot deck will help you tune into your intuition. So tip number 3 is use your intuition. Go with your gut response. And you can even seek assistance in finding tools to help you. For an example, my first deck, I did not use a pendulum, but I went into a shop and the owner of the shop used their pendulum for me to help decide which deck wants me. You can really think of it like that. It's almost like picking out a pet and really finding what you want. And there's lots of different ways to do that, but just trust your gut and know that you can't go wrong. There's no wrong deck. There are no bad decks. They are all good decks designed to help you achieve wholeness, your own really intimate, deep understanding of yourself that only you can come to. So that's it. Good luck, and I hope you find just the right deck for you. Thanks for watching.